What's up, fish heads? Welcome to another Fish Head live stream out here at Fort Clinch, north end of Amelia Island here in North Florida. Water is beautiful, weather is gorgeous. We got two different kinds of bait. I'll tell you about that in a minute, but let me get these casted out, see if we can't catch one right off the bat here, guys. All right, we're casted out, we're fishing. Two different kinds of baits, two different weights, different size hooks, and different distances. So we're covering a bunch of different possibilities here, guys. Hopefully those Sputnik weights on the big white rods grab and hold it. Looks like they are. So the two baits that we're using are shrimp on the top hook of the double drop rig and sand fleas on the bottom half. I think this right side white rod, I might have casted the shrimp off when I casted it out. But it's definitely still got the sand flea on there at least. Grampy Fish Head. Hey Dad, appreciate it. Finally got out here, finally got it casted. I think it's slack tide right now. Seems like low tide at the moment, which is good. We'll be able to fish the incoming tide. Pre-retirement days, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Beautiful day out here. Absolutely gorgeous. I hope my 3-day-old shrimp have not gone bad. Yesterday the weather was terrible, so we decided not to fish. We did some other stuff, and the shrimp sat in the fridge for 2 days. Generally, fresh shrimp is the best. Jerry Boston, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Just in time, Jerry. We haven't caught one yet. Just got them casted out. Trying to do kind of weight that I haven't tried before. No worries, Jerry, appreciate it. They're called claw weights. They have like little feet that stick off the side, different than the Sputniks that we have on the big rods. I've got claw weights on the two yellow rods. I don't know if it's going to change anything, but we're trying it out. They're 3-ounce lead claw weights. The lead is actually poured into the shape of it. Rod on the right. If all else fails, we do have fish bites. The pompano and whiting will both eat fish bites if we need them to. Or if our bait turns out to be bad. Yeah, it is calm. very calm out here, and the current isn't ripping like it was last time we came. I've got the GoPro set up here next to the phone too, so if we start getting some bites, I'll turn that GoPro on and we'll include it in the long form part of this video, or the long form version of this video, I mean. We brought a bunch of stuff with us. See what happens. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. All right, we got them all snugged down. Jerry, the crew is all over here shark toothing. There's Dylan, Lucas, and Mama Fishhead, and some other pedestrians. They're shark toothing by this little tide pool. It's usually a pretty good spot for shark teeth because the bigger stuff collects right there. Justin McMullen in the house. Appreciate you coming in, Justin. Heck yeah. Michigan in the house. We got the East Coast and the Midwest covered. I'd guess that the weather here is a little different than it is up there. It is beautiful. It's like 70 degrees, calm, flat. It's not even that windy. It's an incredible day to be out here fishing. Generally, though, those are the days you don't catch a lot of fish, but hey, we're trying it anyway. Kenzie, appreciate you coming in. Kenzie's Adventures in the house. Saltwater fishing, Kenzie. Got 17 awesome people in here already. If you guys can, just hit that thumbs up button or double tap your screen. Let's spread this across the YouTube universe. We just got started. See if we can't get 100 likes today. I do believe it's slack tide right now. Not as good in Michigan. Supposed to be some big Arctic blast coming next week. Probably have to do a sub-freezing camping challenge again. Happy New Year to you too, Jerry. $70 degrees this week, 20 degrees next week. Haven't had any little taps on the rods yet, which is probably a good thing. Yeah, Jerry, I was looking at the forecast. Actually, it wasn't a forecast. Someone was posting it. There's this big Arctic blast coming down from Canada next week. Said like 18 degrees in Tallahassee, which is ridiculously cold. So I imagine you guys will be like sub-zero up there. Oh, that rod on the right just moved a little bit. You're part of the New Year's Part of the New Year celebration. Heck yeah. Appreciate all you guys for coming in. We'll be celebrating for sure. All right, Jerry, appreciate you coming in. See you later. We'll be doing some New Year's celebrating ourselves. You'll see us online tomorrow. Probably again tonight. 15 below already this year. Wow. So if it's 18 degrees in Florida, you guys are definitely going to be like minus 18 or something. Doing security work on New Year's. Some waves coming in. I think that might just be wake from the boats. Wind hasn't changed or anything. What I was about to say is I like when we're not getting a ton of little tiny taps right when you cast it out, because that means the catfish aren't out there picking us off. So we're just waiting for a real fish to grab it and take it down. I picked a little spot here. We're kind of on the point. This beach like curves in and out, and we're on one of the outer parts right here. I can't cast like all the way out to the deep part of the channel, but the white rods are getting at least like 2/3 of the way out there. 5 tomorrow night to 2 a.m. Well, Happy New Year to you. Vietnam O. We are at Fort Clinch in Amelia Island here in North Florida. Appreciate you joining us. It's a gorgeous day out here too. Absolutely beautiful day. I'm a little worried about our bait. I do have to say that our bait is now 3 days old. 3 days sitting in the fridge. I think next time I do a bait check, I'm gonna put fish bites on a couple of them just to be safe. Justin, the boys are down here. Actually, Lucas is coming back. He looks like he went in the water. But Dylan and Mama Fish Head are down there shark toothing. Ding dong. Appreciate that. Make sure you hit that like button. Only got 12 likes, guys. Hit that like button for us. Double tap the screen.
I need my towel.
Appreciate that.
I need my towel.
Lucas, come say hi to everybody first.
Don't pick me up, I'm all wet.
He's all wet, guys. He's all wet already. All right, let me grab him his towel so he can dry off. Here you go, dude. Even though the air temperature is pretty warm, water temperature is pretty cold.
That explains this.
So he's all wet now. As long as he dries off, doesn't stay soaked, he'll be fine. Come on, fish.
It's my legs that are mostly cold.
I'm starting to think that our bait might not be any good here, guys. But I'll put fish bites on the next set. FSR, happy holidays to you as well. Appreciate you joining us. Justin McMullen says hi, Lucas.
Hi.
He says hi back. It is an absolutely beautiful day out here, FSR. We're back at Fort Clinch in North Florida. Pretty sure it's low tide right about now, so nice and calm, not a ton of current. Wyatt Helmick, nothing yet. We're going for pompano and whiting. And there's always a chance of catching something else, but pompano and whiting is our target species for the day. But I like the fact that it's low tide because that means we're going to be able to fish the incoming tide the whole time. Well, we're pretty much fishing slack tide right now. Yeah, we catch sharks out here pretty regularly. Dock Lizards, welcome in. Appreciate you joining us. Happy holidays to you too. We're not at Lake Talquin today, Dock Lizards. We're out here
Dad,
fishing the ocean.
Dad, you see all those tiny black things on the ground laying? Those are all flies.
Flies? Oh, they're smelling the bait. There's flies all over the beach.
There's like a million flies.
ZZ, nothing yet, but we just got started a little while ago. John C., appreciate you coming in. Oh, you've been out at Piney Z today. Nice. I have not been to Piney Z in like 3 years. We need to go do a Piney Z video soon. Last time I went there, it was like late afternoon, early evening, summertime. We caught no fish and the mosquitoes were like carrying us away. I have this like negative emotion when I think of Piney Z now because of all the bugs out there, but probably just need to go do it again and then I'll get a different opinion of it.
Hey, Dad. Dad.
We got shrimp and sand fleas on right now, but they're 3 days in the fridge, so I'm a little worried that they might have turned. So we're going to let that sit for a little bit longer. I'm going to bring 1 or 2 in and switch it over to fish bites. Fish bites don't go bad for like a year and a half. And we have a few different flavors of it.
Dad. Can I throw this over there so the flies aren't here?
No, that's a waste.
It's just half.
Don't waste your food. It was all buggy and nasty out there.
Dad, I still have more, please.
No.
Please.
Uh-uh. Yeah, they were so thick. The mosquitoes were so thick when I went out there, I could hear like a humming sound in the air. Sounded like I was standing next to like a piece of machinery. Because I could hear so many millions of mosquitoes flying all over us. There might be live sand fleas here. We've gotten them here before, but we don't have the sand flea rake. Mama Fish Head has the shark tooth sifter thing over there. We might be able to try it when she comes back. I bought some frozen sand fleas and they're pretty small. They're like this big. The ones we normally catch are like huge. Maybe we've been catching too big of sand fleas for what we're trying to catch. We got clam. Let me see what flavors we got. Hold on, let me grab them. Oh no, where's our fish bites? No, we left the fish bites.
We can't come without almost leaving one and
Oh.
almost some more.
Epic fail today, guys. We left the fish bites on the boat back home. I remember taking them out of the bag with our saltwater stuff and setting them on the deck of the boat because I was like organizing stuff and putting leaders away, and I forgot to put them back in there. So all we have is shrimp and sand fleas. But I do like the clam fish bites. We have easy flea, clam, and shrimp in like 2 different colors each, sitting in the garage on the boat. Pretty good spot for it when you're out here fishing, isn't it? Piney Z does have some massive, huge black gators. The gators there are like a different color. They're like straight black. I'm gonna send Lucas down there, John C. Try to catch us a sand flea down there.
No.
Go right where the water's touching the sand, and when you see a little hole, dig down real quick and grab us a sand flea.
What if there isn't a sand flea there?
Yeah, those crazy demon gators, like 12-foot gators. Their heads are like this long. Lucas is gonna try to get us a sand flea. Come on, buddy, do it. I don't feel like 3-day in the fridge bait would be that bad. Doesn't smell funky or anything. Yep. We can't go anywhere or make a video or a live stream or anything without forgetting one important thing. Some of you guys were there a few weeks ago. We went to St. Mark's with the kayaks. We put the kayaks down in the water, realized we didn't have any paddles.
I did not like that.
We went to go kayaking with no paddles. I always forget at least one thing.
And this time it was the fish bites.
DeAndre, I never have a chance to feel lonely. I am always surrounded by multiple family members, kids, co-workers, always busy. Never am I bored or lonely. But if I did, fishing is a good cure for it. Yes. Always way too busy to get lonely. But fishing is great. Fishing by yourself, which is rare for me, is actually kind of like a rare treat. When I just get to go, like if I take my boat out by myself, I almost don't know what to do with myself. I'm just out here fishing and relaxing by myself. That right rod, the right white rod is moving just a little bit. No worries, DeAndre. Appreciate you coming in. Yes, fishing is a good cure for a lot of stuff. If you ever just want to like clear your head about anything, you can go fishing. Just hang out, relax, let your mind do its thing out there. It's like a soothes your soul kind of an activity. Jay Wilkes, nothing yet. I'm about to do a bait check because we haven't gotten any taps yet, which is weird for this spot. Although I'm still a little bit nervous about our bait. That guy, appreciate you coming in. Make sure you guys hit that like button for us. John, we have tried it. Not today. We're not doing that today. I don't have any of the equipment for it, but yes, I like jigging from shore. Just throwing out a big bucktail and like ripping it inward. That is pretty fun. We're in North Florida, Amelia Island, Jay Wilkes. Fort Clinch, actually. Yeah, just throw it out there like a big old 1 ounce bucktail and just wah, 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 reel it in. Catch like big redfish and other stuff like that. Hope it doesn't get windier. John, right now I got shrimp on the top hook and I got sand fleas on the bottom hook of all 4 rigs. I was gonna try some fish bites and then just realized I forgot my fish bites at home. I took them out of the backpack, set them on the deck of the boat. I was messing around, put everything back in the backpack and left the fish bites sitting on the boat deck. So we have no fish bites for today. Nothing yet. Still working on it, but we just got started.
Found this old crab. I don't know if it's warm enough to wait.
A little crab? Let's see. That's a crazy little rock crab. I think he's past bait time. Appreciate it though. Guy walking by just had a little rock crab, tiny little one like this big. I almost wanted to use it for bait, but he felt dry and hard, so.
What was it?
A little rock crab like that big. Say hi to everybody, Dylan.
Hi.
Dylan is laying on a towel on the beach. John, we got pretty small, like size 2 and size 4 circle hooks on there. I have bigger hooks in the bag. If we were going like bull redfish or sharks or something, I would be using bigger circle hooks. But for these rods today, we have little size 2 on the white rods and size 4, which are a little bit bigger on the yellow rods. We have a total of 8 hooks out right now. But I think I'm gonna bring one in and check the bait, see what's going on here. Grab a sip of my drink and then I'm gonna do that. 43 awesome people in here. Hit that like button, guys. Double tap the screen. If you're on your phone, all you got to do is double tap the screen like bing, bing, and then you're in. You've hit the like button. Mission accomplished. And Dylan's going to cry himself to bed tonight if you guys don't get us to 100 likes. Don't make him cry himself to bed. Mama Fish Head just walked back over. She said she found a bunch of shark teeth. Oh, she does have a bunch of them.
Dylan found a couple.
And Dylan found a couple of them. Bring them over here. Show everybody. Check out these shark teeth, guys. This is also an awesome place to shark tooth hunting. Toothing, whatever you want to call it. Look at that. Some good ones in there too. Heck yeah. Woo. All right, let me check one of these rods and see if there's any bait on it.
Flavor of the day. Code red. I think I know where we could find some older stuff.
All right, so the shrimp is gone, but the sand flea is still on there. And I was telling you guys about those baits earlier. They're called weights, claw weights. The claws are actually poured into the sides of it like this. It grips the bottom a little bit better. These are 3 ounces. Trying these out for the first time. They seem to be working pretty good.
Bring this and maybe the sifter. The sifter would probably help. So yeah, bring all the Right, he's not gonna do
All right, let me get some more shrimp on here. I don't know if my chat's froze up here, guys. Hold on. There we go. All right, so hopefully with that weight, I'm gonna get that one casted out more this way now, and we'll be covering a bigger area. Probably just gonna have to bring them all in. The shrimp are probably gone from all of them. Epic fail, guys. The bail flipped over on me and my bait flew off. Maristilla, appreciate you coming in. I have to rebait that one and recast it again. Yes, thank you guys for coming in. Got 51 awesome people in here. And you hopefully missed me doing that. I think I might have just been off screen. But that was a choke. Straight up choke. All right, I'm gonna put shrimp on both of them. Shrimp on both. Shrimp heads. Gadge. Gadge is not English. Appreciate that. Claw weights seem to be doing a pretty good job. Dakota, appreciate you coming in. We got shrimp and sand fleas on. But right now I'm doing bait check for all of them because that first one, the shrimp were off. I'm going to bring in this second rod now. Get it recasted and rebaited. Dylan found a tiny little crab, so we're going to try that one out too. But I need a piece of shrimp. Get that one casted out. The shrimp don't smell bad, but they're like starting to turn black around the edges. That's why I'm starting to get nervous about it. We could get like one bite from a whiting or something. We can bring that in and use it for cut bait. We just need one fish and then we'll have some fresh bait. So we need one fish to bite on this slightly old shrimp that we're using. Paul Walkie, appreciate you coming in. Nothing yet, Paul. I'm a little worried that our bait might have turned. It rained all day yesterday, so we didn't come out. So the bait is from the day before. It sat in the fridge, stayed cold. It just looks a little funny. Hoping we can catch like one whiting or something, and then we can use it for cut bait. All that movement right there was just from the boat wake. Carlene in the house, appreciate you coming in. Welcome in. If any of you guys haven't hit that like button, do it. Do it, hit the like button. Anyone not subscribed to the channel too, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. All right, bait check on the third rod. All right, this is disgusting. I'm gonna try to pretend that this isn't toilet paper. We don't want toilet paper, but I have a bad feeling that this came off of a boat, and I'm gonna have to touch it to take it off the hook. All right, thankfully it's not toilet paper. It's like a towel or something. Toilet paper would not be that hard to get off. I was a little grossed out there for a second, guys. But no bait. No bait on either of these hooks. So let me grab a couple different baits. I'm going to do one sand flea and one shrimp on that one. Justin, appreciate you coming in. Justin's live too. If you guys aren't checking out his channel, go see You've Been Thunderstruck. Probably trout fishing right now, Justin. Totally opposite of what we're doing right here. But we want to come trout fishing real bad. I actually did some research last night after you told me about the White River. The White River looks pretty fishy. So we gotta find like a lodge or something where we can come up there and stay and fish for a few days and see if we can't get on some trout. There's this nasty black liquid in the bait bucket. We're down to like 4 sand fleas left, so even if they're stinky, we don't have too many of them left to use. Yeah, it's like all black looking inside the bait bucket. bait might have flown off again. Hooked on fishing. Welcome in. We're trying to catch pompano or whiting, using sand fleas and shrimp for bait. If you guys saw our community post earlier, we got a couple different flavors of ramen that we're going to try to do fried fish ramen with. Catch and cook for our long form video. So far the fish aren't cooperating though. Completely stripped of bait. See, we got the size 4 circle hooks on there and the claw weight at the bottom, 3-ounce claw weight, which is definitely doing its job. That sticks in the ground just as good as those Sputnik weights we're using. I'm actually turning into a big fan of the claw weights, guys. I'm liking it, and they're cheaper than the Sputniks. What? You found a nice one? Oh, yes. Wow. Show everybody. Check out this shark tooth, guys. That is a sweet one.
Am I in the picture?
A little higher. Nice. Look at the size of that one. Heck yeah. right, we're all freshly baited, recasted. Should have good baits. The tide may have gone out just a little bit more since we got here, so I think I was wrong that it was low tide right when we got here. That's okay. We might be fishing the slack tide right now. No worries, we got time. Nothing but time out here today, guys. It's beautiful. We've been out here fishing when it's like 28 degrees and it's really not that fun. We're just like, all right, please catch a fish so we can get out of here. That's not what it's like today, guys. It is gorgeous. The water feels sticky on my hands. Definitely a lot of people out here shark toothing. That one that Mama Fish Head just found, pretty impressive. That's like top 5, I would say. She did find a full-on megalodon tooth out here one time. But that's got to be like top 5 biggest teeth that she's found. Not a megalodon, but that one's from a big shark. What is it? Still got 23 awesome people in here. Appreciate you guys for joining us.
Dad, tell him to give it back.
You gotta share, Lucas. I think maybe when the tide starts coming back in, the fishing's gonna pick up here, guys. The boys are starting to argue now, guys. We have one digging tool and they're fighting over it. Come on, take it.
Dad, tell Dylan to share it.
Dylan, you gotta share it.
No, he is. I'm not following.
Sometimes when you get one little tap on there and you just reel the line like a half a turn, then it'll make them want to bite. Didn't happen there. People are laughing at you guys because you're arguing. Now they're slinging dirt. Thomas Lewis, there he is. Hey Thomas, appreciate you coming in from Wales. Wales in the house. We're here in Northeast Florida, Thomas. Amelia Island. We're on the north end of Amelia Island right now. That's Georgia over there. I think it is slack tide right now. It's pretty much slack tide right now. We're waiting for the tide to start coming back in, Bronzino. I'm actually thinking we're pretty dead here for like the next 10 or 15 minutes. It's basically low tide right now, but as soon as it starts to come back in, we're gonna catch fish. I can feel it. I always like to fish the incoming tide. Bass Bomber, Elias Fishing, appreciate you guys coming in. Nothing yet. We are in the wrong tide at the moment. It's just dead right now. But as soon as the tide starts moving, I think we're in good shape. You got Pembrokeshire in the house. I don't know any cities in Wales, or I would try to chime in. Come on, fish. Yep, still got Michigan in the house. We're covering some ground here, guys. We're at least halfway across the world. We just need some of our like Indonesian friends to join us, and then we'll be in good shape. Yeah, incoming tide is my favorite. I usually try to show up at low tide, but for whatever reason, when we got here, I thought it was low tide, but it's gone out a couple more feet from there. It's a county, okay. Heck yeah. Idaho in the house. Pembrokeshire is a county. What city are you in, Paul? Do you live on the coast? I know you fish in the ocean a lot, but do you live on the coast? So we're like probably a half-hour drive from the coast where we live. I did remember my prescription sunglasses this time, which makes a huge difference. Like I can read the chat from this far away. Before I had to go like this close to read the chat. Paul lives 300 yards from the sea. Nice. Someday, Paul, someday I would like to live 300 yards from the sea. Or at least have a boat where I can stay on the weekends. A boat in a marina with like live aboard facilities, I could probably cope with that. When I was a kid, my parents had a boat like that. We used to spend weekends on it. Definitely fun. Fish are just not cooperating right now, guys. We need one of our regulars Who is it? Who is it? I forget who it is. Someone always does the "here fishy, fishy, fishy" chant. Here fishy, 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 and they're not coming. Here fishy, fishy, fishy. If one of them goes down right now, I'm gonna freak out. I just don't know, guys. What do you think? I left the shrimp in the fridge for 3 days. Chad Ryan, appreciate you coming in. Cardiff, capital of Wales, and it's cold. Spoiled. There's nothing more spoiled than fishing in 70 degrees at the end of the year. I definitely feel spoiled sometimes because we live here and the weather is generally, except in the middle of the summertime, totally bearable. We do have rain days, but that's to be expected. Chad, we're going for pompano and whiting with the rigs we got. I got double drop rigs with floats on the hooks for these two and double drop rigs without the floats on the 2 yellow rods. Small water charters in the house. What's up, John? Still over here in Amelia Island trying to catch some saltwater fish. We want to do a catch and cook. Yeah, we've got sand fleas and shrimp. But so far, nothing's biting. The only bad thing is we bought this bait on Saturday morning. Went fishing on Saturday. It rained all day Sunday. And the bait's been in a coffee can in the fridge since then. And it might have turned a little on us. Nice. Getting some wild pigs out there. We have not done any of that this year. I've only dumped 1 bag of corn out all season. I need to get a couple more bags of corn out there. Yeah, the piers, the water is super clear. We were over in Destin a few weeks ago and it was really, really clear then. But you could see the fish like swimming around in front of you, so we were targeting them. I hooked into a big shark, but he got off. That was actually really fun fishing off the pier. Yeah, that's what the water's like in the lakes around us, John. Sweet tea is about as clear as it gets. The little secret Heidi Bass Lake where we go sometimes right now is super crystal clear, like 12-foot visibility to the bottom. I mean, you can see the bottom at 12 feet and it's crystal clear, which to me is always kind of worrisome about bass fishing. I feel like if the bass can just look up and see you fishing for them, it's harder to catch them. It looks like we got some movement out here now. I think the tide's starting to come back in. So I would expect things to start turning on here any minute. Any minute. Chad, we want to come back over and do either Pensacola or Destin again soon. We loved Destin. I actually haven't gone over to Pensacola for any kind of saltwater fishing, so we have to come do that soon. It's on the bucket list. I don't remember if I told you or not, but last time I went to Okeechobee, I was on the front of the boat. We were fishing in a little league bass tournament, and I was on the front of the boat. I was on the back of the boat. The guy on the front of the boat hooked into like a big old 9-pounder right in front of me. Pulls it up on deck out of the mats, and I caught one dink the entire time. He was like rear-ending me the entire day. I mean, to the point where he was like angling the boat while we were trolling along the thing. He was fishing everything before I could get to it. The wind is just enough to wiggle the rods a little bit, and it keeps catching my eye. Oh yeah, Ted's down there. I saw that earlier. Saw his kid got a nice bass yesterday or today. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Joseph Larson, appreciate you coming in. Nothing yet, but the tide just changed. I hope the wind doesn't start picking up on us though. I don't have the cover for the microphone. This boat's gonna run right over our baits. Maybe just outside of them. But yeah, that's cool. I'm sure you guys will be making a video, and I'll see it next week or the week after. Here comes the wake. Got more? Good size one? Oh yeah.
That was in the water. That one was in the water.
Oh, just the tooth part. It's missing the top part. It's like broke off where normally there would be the piece that's right here. That is just the tooth part of it. I hate to say it, guys, but I think our bait might be rotted. Or maybe turned just enough. All right, the wake is done now. I don't know what's eating our shrimp off if we're not getting any bites. Maybe the crabs are just gently taking the shrimp off the hook. When I brought them in last time, all the bait was off. But I never saw any bites. Probably should do another bait check here. About 2 more minutes, I'll do another bait check. Alright, I think it's bait check time. The tide is definitely coming back in. There's a couple of little pieces of concrete just off camera right over here, and they were out of the water a few minutes ago, and now the water is starting to come up against them, so we are definitely now finally fishing the incoming tide. So I'm gonna get some fresh bait, 3-day-old fresh bait on the hooks and get them recasted here so we can fish the incoming tide properly. I mean, I smelled the bait. It doesn't smell bad. But it has changed slightly in color. So I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, we got the wrong bait for today. And I forgot the fish bites. So if you guys want to see a lot of other cool fishing videos, including our members only stuff, and be a part of our members only giveaways, join our membership, guys, as low as 99 cents a month. As soon as I said that, 15 people left. I'm not a walking advertisement, guys, I promise. Take it out of the bucket and let it harden up. I'll throw some out on the beach here, but the problem with here is there's tons of black flies like this big, and if you put any bait on the beach, the flies just like clump all over it like a big old clump of flies. But yeah, I'll take a couple out and see what happens. We do still have a few sand fleas left too, so I'm gonna put a sand flea and a piece of shrimp on the double drops and cast them back out here in a second. Grab a sip of my drink and then I'll do that.
You're good. Bring the shovel over here. You don't need that over there. Only when it's all nice and rapid.
Totally stripped again. Hey Paul, you guys have these claw weights? I never really see them. I saw them at the bait shop the other day, so I picked up a couple. I think the claw weights are working better than the Sputniks. Just like grabs the bottom and sticks there. But yeah, they got us debaited again. All right, I'm going to throw a couple of the shrimp out here in the sun, see if they harden up a bit. Flies are already all over those shrimp down there. So many of these little black flies. Crazy. Yeah, Paul, those weights, I haven't really seen them either, but those little like feet sticking off the side of it, it must just grab into the sand and just hold it, because they're working good. The wire legs on the Sputniks aren't even working as good as those. So they have them at the bait shop here. I'm gonna have to grab a few more just so I have some.
Maybe they work too good and the fish can't pull on the line, so they get off before you even know they were on.
Dylan's making all kinds of crazy theories now.
Oh, we haven't caught anything yet.
Try to catch us some sand fleas, Dylan.
I don't have a
Use that thing. Yeah, right down where the water is.
This thing can only catch shells.
So the other kind of weights we're using are these Sputnik weights. You fold the legs upward and then they keep falling down, but they like click in and face up and out like this. And supposedly those things dig into the sand and make it hold a lot better. KC24J, how are you? Appreciate you joining us. But I think I like the lead claw weights better than the Sputniks. They're also like $2 cheaper for the weight than a Sputnik. little styrofoam floats that are above the hooks look like they're all chewed up. So there could be crabs or something out there messing with it. Don't say it. Don't say it, Tim Ortega. Appreciate you coming in, but don't say it yet. Yeah, we're always trying different stuff, Paul. I never really used the ones with the floats on the hooks. So far, not impressed, but it could be the day too, you know? You never know. Nope, none yet, ZZ. Ray's Outdoors? Nothing yet, we're working on it. A dongle rig. I've never even heard of a dongle rig, Paul, but when I get home, I'm going to look it up. Sounds like something that would catch something. Roy Ray. We're in North Florida, Roy Ray. It is gorgeous out here. 70 degrees. Calm. The breeze has picked up a little bit since we got here, but not bad at all. We did forget the sunblock. All right, sweet, Paul. I'll check it out. I want to see it. I got one more rod to rebait. Let me grab a sip of my drink and do that.
Is it recording?
Oh yeah, cold up there in Indiana. But you could go catch some trout, Roy Ray. We have no option to go catch trout.
Yeah, we do.
That's the trade-off. If you want to catch trout, you got to live somewhere cold.
We do, Dad. That pond right next to Jordan.
Oh, the pay to fish place?
Yeah.
Wow, it's 62 up in Delaware.
Isn't it 70 here?
Yeah. Havana, Cuba in the house. Robin Walton. Appreciate you guys coming in. If we catch anything, I'm going to use it as bait because I think our shrimp is kind of old. It's like 3-day-old shrimp and we're not catching anything. Oh yeah, peacock bass fight like crazy too, Roy. I used to live down in South Florida before I moved to North Florida. The peacock bass fight like twice as hard as a largemouth bass. They cleared the lines. Yeah, 8 degrees. They're calling for a lot of cold weather coming down here soon. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, Paul. They are way more aggressive. Roy, if you put just a super fluke, a non-weighted super fluke on a hook and just like fast jig it across the surface of the water, they'll come up and explode all over it. Peacock bass are crazy aggressive. A silver super fluke, not weighted. Just cast it and just reel it so it stays right up by the surface of the water, and they'll come up and destroy that thing. Yep, got snake heads when I lived down there too. As long as they don't hit the line, Ray, I'm good with it. I don't know, were you here yet? 2 days ago, we were having to fish way back on the beach. I was like, no, I'm not even going to do it because people will just be clotheslining themselves. When I'm walking on the beach, if I see somebody in front of me that has fishing rods it's like in my head, okay, there's probably going to be lines coming off of those fishing rods. But nobody else does that. They're like, oh, there's a fishing line right there. What happened? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. It's like, dude, you see the rods right there. When you walk in front of them, there's probably a line going out. Yeah, I decided to not. Did I miss it? Left yellow rod. The right yellow rod I haven't rebaited yet. But yeah, I decided not to set it up like this. I just stood down by the water. I brought the tripod and the camera down there with me, and I stood right next to the water and fished with one rod. Because I just knew people were going to be walking into the lines and all kinds of stuff. Appreciate that, Roy. Welcome to the Fishhead fam. We love all of our subscribers, and we're going to be doing some giveaway stuff pretty soon, so if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. I'm going to give it a little half a turn. Got a new fishing rod? Nice. These ones aren't new. I've had the two yellow ones for like 12, 15 years. They used to be black. I spray painted them yellow. The two white rods are maybe 1 year old. But those two yellow rods I've had for a long, long time. Oh, the giveaway, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to do tackle, rods and reels, baits, hats, and shirts, at least right now. But as we grow, also, we're getting more members on our channel recently, so as we have more money coming in, I'm just going to be spending all the extra money on stuff to give away. So the more members we get, the better the giveaways will be. So if any of you guys want to sign up for members, we're going to be doing member-only giveaways too. Sign up at least for like the 99 cent a month membership level. It's called the Creek level. We got creek, river, lake, and ocean levels. So far, only Stephen Merchant has signed up for the ocean level. I haven't seen Stephen in here today. But yeah, make sure you sign up. New 4-stroke. That's way above and beyond our budget for the giveaways right now. I got a 25 horsepower 2-stroke Mercury, which right now needs the carburetor cleaned because it's like bogging down. I can't get it to start. It'll fire right up with the starter fluid, but then it runs out. Or if I keep giving it gas, it'll stay running, but then it dies out if I let it go to idle. Let me check this right rod. No, I just got that 25 like 3 months ago. Haha, in the house. Those are just Walmart sand spikes. Cheapo sand spikes you buy at Walmart. Tabarka in the house. Hey Tabarka, appreciate you coming in. Yeah, but that 25 Mercury that I got, the guy, he gave me a good deal. I won't say he like overcharged me for it or anything, but he must have had that thing like all primed and ready to go. So I got to his house. He's like, yeah, check this out. He fires it right up. Since I got home with it, it's never worked that good. So I'm gonna have to do a little work on it because we're about to throw it on the boat here soon. Nothing yet, Tabarka. We're working on it though. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put some work into it, get it running real nice, because the boat that we got to put it on is gonna be ready here shortly. Then at least we'll have a boat for saltwater and a boat for freshwater. That right rod is acting funny again. Let me check. Keeps acting like it wants to do like a half a hit.
Dad.
What?
Watch this stuff over there, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the whole carburetor apart, clean it, clean out the injection ports. Let it soak. I'll just take the entire thing apart, Paul, and soak it in carburetor cleaner for like 12 hours. I'll make sure everything is clear and clean. And then I'll put it back together and hopefully it just fires right up and runs perfect. I checked the compression when I bought it. It was like flat 105 pounds of pressure on both cylinders. Nice and matching. So I know it's a good motor. I replaced the spark plugs, I redid the lower unit oil, I replaced the water pump impeller. So all I have left to do is clean the carburetor and then it should run perfect and be good to go for a while. Yeah, I had an old Evinrude one a long time ago. The float was just like stuck down on it. They have these like half donut looking ones that they're supposed to be able to go. This one was just like stuck down on it. No bait on that one either. Get it rebaited and recasted. This is actually pretty crazy here, guys. All the years that I've come fishing in this area, I don't think I've ever fished 2 hours without getting a single bite. I got the phone at a little bit of an angle downward towards the ocean. It's really going downhill. Appreciate you coming in, Jimmy. Yes, listen to Paul Walkie. Hit that like button. This is the tidal area that we're in. So at high tide, the water is going to be up here where we're at. So every time the tide comes in, it smooths it all out, makes it look all pretty. But it is going downhill. I'm pointing downward right now. Flat would be like this. But yeah, it's really weird. No fish are biting at all. There's nothing in the water, chat. It is pretty clear. There's like one little stick that washed up on shore right there with some root ball on it. That's about it. Alu, appreciate you coming in. Yeah, Jimmy, it is really nice. Beautiful day out. Just wearing a little lightweight fishing shirt. And it's almost New Year's Eve. Uh-oh. Alu came in all happy and nice. Tough fishing in Pensacola right now. Probably gonna wait for like maybe early summer, midsummer maybe, and then head over that way again. Maybe we'll do like 2 days in Destin and 2 days in Pensacola. I guess the Sputnik weights do hold a little harder. 'Cause I just cranked them down, and those two white rods are like that up at the top. 75 in Texas. Nice. I feel like any temperature between like 68 and 75 is just perfect. Like in the summertime, we don't want to use too much energy, so we keep our AC at 75. In the wintertime, I usually turn it down to like 69 or 70 when we're using the heat. So yeah, pretty much that perfect temperature range. Although inside temperature and outside temperature are two completely different things. Good time for metal detecting. This would probably be a cool spot for metal detecting because they dredge the channel out here and they blow the stuff up onto the beach. There's probably all kinds of weird reconnecting. Oh, we're losing service. There's probably all kinds of weird metal stuff that gets blown up onto the beach. We're almost at 2 hours, guys. 2 hours without a bite. Trying to set a new world record. How long can we fish without catching anything? Without even getting a bite. We make a YouTube video. I fished for 37 days without getting a bite. The tide is definitely coming back in, so I don't know what's going on here. What are you doing? I think it's okay to blame it on the 3-day-old bait. Terry B, appreciate you coming in. Oh, it's warm where Terry's at. Super warm. The pier pylons. Nice. I always see Ace Fishing putting his GoPro down by the pilings on the pier. Ace videos, I mean. Emiliano, what's up? Haven't heard that one in a while. Appreciate you coming in. Bites. Bites.
I'm up first.
Something get fishing for him.
I don't think you're telling the truth.
I definitely saw a bite. When hit it one time, it just went like this. Bink. Wasabi Beach. Probably what happened was because the fishing is not working at all today, a fish was just happened to be swimming by and bumped into the line while it was going by. That's what that one bump was. A fish just bumped it. Leaving the lake now, Terry? Were you part of the trout stocking, or were you there for watching them stock the trout? I saw you earlier, but I had to run because we were heading over here. Fabian, what's good? What's good with you? Appreciate you coming in. There for support? Okay. Were they putting rainbows in? When Dylan and I went to South Carolina, they were stocking rainbows, brown trout, brook trout, and what was that other trout they were putting in?
Tiger.
No, not tiger. It was a weird name. There was a kind of trout that I hadn't even heard of, and they were stocking them. That's too small. Ralphie Ralph, appreciate you coming in. Oh yeah, angler up. I've seen him. That's the guy that also has a real estate channel, right? Angler Up with Brant, it's called. Pensacola. Brook trout.
You want to show them or no?
All right, Mama Fishhead just walked back over with the next set of teeth. I'll show you. These are all small ones. Little guys.
Oh, the ones from last time are still in here.
The ones from last time are still in there. Nice.
That was the biggest one that wasn't complete last time.
Terry B lost a couple bass, worked a catfish on plastics, didn't trout fish for the stockers. Nice. Angle Up. Okay, I'm thinking of a different one. I'll check it out.
Why are you putting shoes on?
I'll definitely have to check it out. Nice. I never catch catfish on soft plastics. The only thing I seem to catch catfish on around here is chicken or cut up bluegill. Freshwater catfish. Saltwater catfish you catch by accident every time you come out. Yeah, angler up with Brant. And Brant also is a realtor, and he has another channel about Florida real estate, which I occasionally watch. Since the Florida real estate situation is always weird. Two hours and 2 minutes, guys. We're not going to stay out too much longer, Terry, but thanks for coming in. We'll see you. Brad in the house. All things country. Appreciate you joining us. Yeah. I'm always just curious about real estate stuff. We've increased the value on our homestead significantly. Yeah, I don't know how much longer we can just stand here and get no bites, guys. Might try a little night fish tonight. That might be cool. We'll fish over on the beach side. It does. Our taxes keep going up, Chad. When we first bought the property, the taxes weren't really that bad. Building the house, building the addition, adding everything else, just keeps going up and up and up. Insurance also keeps going up. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe try to pick up some different bait. I want to buy Bitcoin now. It's all the way up. I don't know how high Bitcoin can go. Probably no limit, but it feels like when it hit 100K, we were like, woo! And then it kind of like dropped a little. I actually have a little bit of Bitcoin and a bunch of Dogecoin that I bought back when it was like nothing. When all that hype about Doge was happening. I'm like 3,000% up on Dogecoin. But I don't want to sell it because if I ever wanted to get back in, I'm probably maxed out. Uh-oh, my phone is down to 15%. What's going on here? Because the battery pack was off. The battery pack was off. Acting like a true amateur out here, guys. Not catching any fish, not plugging in my phone. Oh no. All right, it's charging. 77,000 Doge. I even ordered a shirt back then, like the Doge dog with the HODL going to the moon thing on it. I still have the shirt, actually.
What? I won. No, you didn't. You were at more times than me. We never.
All right, I think we're gonna start the countdown here pretty soon, guys. Yeah, I'm just hanging on to it.
No, we're gonna start the 5-minute countdown.
Figure if I ever get like desperate, at least I'll have something I can sell.
Dad.
What?
We're doing a 5-minute countdown now. 10 minutes. No, 5.
Yeah, we'll probably do a 10-minute countdown. I'm gonna wait till it gets to an even number. So really, it's like a 13-minute countdown right now.
No. Dad.
What?
Tell them to put that
broke the lid off the cooler.
Dad, you do it. You do it.
41 likes, guys. Heck yeah.
Dad, do it. I won that. No, you can't. We all have to agree on one. You said enemy, but then I was ready there, and then I said.
Oh, you got sand all over the stuff. The boys just put a nasty sandy
It was
towel
Dylan. It was
all
Dylan.
over our stuff, and now there's sand everywhere.
Dylan did it.
You see how he immediately says it was me? That means it was him.
Who did it?
Dylan.
Dylan did it, but Dylan's saying he didn't do it.
He did.
It wasn't me.
What?
That's mine. That's mine.
I want to reel it in. I want to reel it in. Oh, those are bending parts, Dad.
That needs to be our thumbnail. Just me standing there like, huh? I never learned to fish.
I won't be mean.
Night night.
Night, night.
Stop! I'm dumping.
Look, show it. Look at
But yeah, if any of you guys want, you can become members to the channel and be a part of the members only giveaways that will be starting up probably next month. As little as 99 cents a month, you can help us support the channel, help us pay for this bait that I leave in the fridge for 3 days and then the fish don't want to bite on it. But yeah, we are going to start doing the member only giveaways here real soon, if anyone is so inclined. Membership is available now. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, what are you doing with your life? Hit that subscribe button, guys.
Dad, there's a kid over there that just says, look, it's a YouTuber that does fishing.
Nice. We got some kids watching us. Maybe they're subscribers.
Should we go see?
You guys need to start filling that hole back in. You can't leave the hole.
I feel like this side of my face and neck are starting to get a little extra sun, guys. I think we're not catching any fish today. We're on the 4-minute countdown. But we'll try again later tonight. Dylan and I will do a little night fishing session.
Oh, too late.
No, I called it first.
I already said I was using it. I already said.
We have no fish to use for shark bait though. The shrimp did not catch us any fish, which means we don't have any fish to use for sharks. I don't know what we'll do. We'll get desperate and put some hot dogs on the hook or something. Definitely weird today though, guys. Yeah, we're on YouTube. You guys like watching YouTube?
Yeah.
Sweet.
What's your channel like?
It's called Fishhead Videos. Here, I'll give you the thing. You can look it up.
I knew it was a YouTuber. Yeah. When I hear channel, I was like, oh no. No way, it's a YouTuber. It is a YouTuber, Mama. Yeah, I love the one. Oh yeah. So it's called fishing.
Awesome.
All the time. Videos.
Yep. Yeah, check us out. Lucas is on the channel too.
And Dylan.
And Dylan.
And Mama. And our baby brother, Zach, too. Wait, you have a baby brother? Oh, I love babies. It's 6 months old. Aww.
Yeah, we do have a little guy at home, but he's not out here fishing today.
Yeah. Fishing is really fun. Have you ever caught any wahoos before?
Wahoo? Yeah, a long time ago down in South Florida.
I never got to catch any because the barracuda catch me.
The barracuda are crazy.
When I was younger, I went fishing with my dad, but all of a sudden I get interested in stuff and then I stopped going fishing. But I remember I was like, can we watch fishing? I don't like snakes. But I
Nice.
might get back into it. It depends.
Yeah.
She
You
doesn't
should.
like the smell of fish or anything. Yeah, she doesn't like the way it feels. I don't like the smell. Wait, Daddy, we do have some pictures of me in the past where I was holding fish with my dad. I have plenty of pictures. So I've been fishing. I've been fishing offshore and stuff.
Awesome.
I've been fishing offshore. It's just been yeah, I do real videos too. Oh no. She does not. She pretends though. She pretends. She does not. Oh, yes I do.
She makes real videos, she said.
Ellie. Yeah.
It was nice meeting you guys. Nothing yet. Today's super slow day today.
Extra 3 subscribers. Dad.
It is true, Fish Slayer.
It might be an extra subscriber or an extra 3.
All right, guys. Time up. Reconnecting. Woohoo! Phone died there for a second. I got it plugged back in. But anyways, guys, we are wrapping it up here. We are on the 40-second countdown now. Since the fish just do not want to cooperate. Never even turned the GoPro on. Not one time. It's been sitting here the entire time waiting to be turned on when we're going to catch a fish. Definitely the slowest day we've ever had here at Fort Clinch. Never come here and not even gotten any bites. I guess we did get 2 little bites. There's the pelican. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Appreciate everybody for joining us. Thank you for all the likes and the subscribes. We'll see you again soon. We'll be out here making another video, going live hopefully tonight and maybe again tomorrow morning. But thank you guys all so much. Thank you for the support. We'll see you in the next one.